I'm Shannon Hilton with the Denver Fire Company. I've been chief now for 9 years. We're going to go have a tour of the apparatus. So if you follow me. So this is our newest piece of apparatus, the 2019 Pierce engine. This is the what we call a structural engine. It responds to all fires, vehicle fires, structure fires. It's first out on all those type of calls.
Radio to Unit 718 and 22 Bravo. 10-4, go ahead. We have a report of an advisory, J unknown, J unknown, fire over sirens. 10-4, heading out, ETA about 5 minutes, over. Radio to Unit 718 and 22 Bravo. 10.
Okay, so the video you just seen was the driver's compartment and the crew area. That's where we ride to get to the incident. Everyone has to be seat belted or alarms go off. So this is the pump panel. This is what gets the water from the tank to the hoses that the firemen are using. Each gauge here is responsible for a specific hose all around the truck. Down here is where the water comes in. So 1,000 gallons is what we carry. A lot of times that isn't enough to put out the fire, so we have fire hydrants, or we'll hook up to a pond or a creek, and they'll supply us with the water. We also carry foam on here for the new fuel types that are carried in vehicles to be able to put them out. So the body of the truck has compartments. It's basically just storage bins. This first compartment here is what we call the driver's compartment. So any adapters he needs to make any connections or anything. We have spare nozzles. We do carry some water for drinking on here. The next compartment back is for hand tools. This actually swings out and there's more tools on the back. So this tool here, if we have to open up a wall or something to get through the drywall, that's a perfect tool for that. And also hooking ceilings and walls, that's a good tool. So if we're in an environment that we have to wear air packs, the driver also has one. If he's at the pump panel and the smoke is coming towards him, he has a pack here. Down here, we have saws. We can cut through metal and concrete with this one. This one is for opening the roofs of houses to let the smoke and the hot gases out, to make it better for the firemen inside. So on the back of the truck is where we carry most of our hose. The red hose is 3-inch hose, the yellow is 5-inch hose, which is what we supply if you're going from a pond or a creek or from an engine to an engine. The purple are long lengths of hand lines. As you see, we have our community spirit here, or company spirit here. So in the back is just tarps, some extra rope. This here is what we put in a pond to suck the water out, because we don't want the hose laying on the bottom to get all the silt and stuff out. So here, these are ladders. The outside ladder is a 16-foot roof ladder. We put that on the roof so the firemen are able to walk up and down on the roof. Behind that is a 24-foot extension ladder to go to the ground of the roof. These hoses in the bundles they're called high-rise packs. Obviously Denver doesn't have any high-rises, but for like big businesses and the schools, the hose on the truck isn't able to reach that far into the building. So the red hose that you saw in the back, we'll pull that into it and hook these up to it so we get farther away from the truck. This compartment is fans. This is what we use to get the smoke out of the residence. And this here we call the chimney compartment. So if you have a chimney fire or anything, this is how we go up to the roof. We have bombs filled with what's in your fire extinguishers. We put in baggies. So we drop them down the top of the roof to extinguish the fire, and then we have window weights that we swing around in there to knock all the creosote off. Here's just some more hose. These are what we call pre-connects. We color code our hose. So any red hose that you see is 150 foot. Blue hose is 200 foot. Purple is 250. Makes it easier for the pump operator to know how much pressure he needs at the tip.
Okay.
So here at Denver, we also have a heavy rescue, which has rope rescue, vehicle rescue, trench rescue. We actually had a high angle rescue this morning that used some of the rope off of this truck. This is basically just a giant toolbox. There's no pump, no water on this one. This responds to all vehicle accidents. Does go to structure fires as a RIT team, which is a rapid intervention team. And here is the driver's area. Back here is the crew area. So we can take 10 people along the calls on this truck. So this compartment, if you ever heard of the Jaws of Life, that's what this is. So this tool here, if your door's jammed in your vehicle, we can remove your door. This has 190,000 PSI of spreading force. This is what they call a ram. It's basically a piston that comes out of here to push things. And this is a cutter. So this will cut the roof off vehicles.
County ambulance 43 wants to arrive.
Ambulance 43 wants to.
This is just basically extra hand tools. If there's a child locked in the vehicle, which we do run sometimes, we have tools in there to open the door that won't damage the vehicle. We have extra fans. We do have a microwave and a refrigerator because we do run the Pennsylvania Turnpike and it's not easy to get refreshments out to us, so we carry our own. And here's the rope rescue equipment. I said we had a call this morning where we needed this, so this bag was off. And also there's harnesses in the back here that we were using. This is just tool boards, sockets, screwdrivers. We can just flip that up, pull these out, and take it where we need it. So we're not carrying a whole toolbox with us. Back here we have, this is our stabilization compartment. So if you're in a vehicle and you're injured, we don't want that vehicle to move anymore while we are doing the extrication. So we'll put this under the vehicle so it can't move. These are what they call rescue jacks. It's basically, we can come, if it's a tractor trailer, we can stabilize the tractor trailer. Extra chains, come-alongs. This tool here is the same as what we have up front with the hoses, but it's battery operated, so it's more portable. We got this for the rapid intervention team. So, rapid intervention team is the team, if something happens to a fireman inside a building, that's the team that goes in and gets it. So we bought that. If we have to lift something or cut something, we're able to get him out as fast as possible. So back here we have two Stokes baskets. This Stokes basket is similar to the one we used this morning on that call. This is for the rapid intervention team. Carries all the hand tools, extra bottles for the fireman if he's down inside. Brooms for vehicle accident, ladders, there's also ladders. So So this is what we call a combi tool. It's just like the other extrication equipment. So you have the tips for spreading and the scissors here for cutting. Another Sawzall that runs off the cord reel. Glassmaster, which takes the front windshield out of the vehicle. Okay, so when we get a call, pagers will activate, just like this one. And the dispatch center will tell us what we have, where it is, and what units are dispatched. So it could be engine 13-1, could be the rescue. That way we know what we're going for, then they give us additional information once we respond. If we get the dispatch, firemen show up, they're coming from home, they're coming from work. Volunteer organization, so there's no one here per se. Now there are times when we're hanging out and stuff. So when you get here, you got your pants that you put on, your coat, Nomex hood, which covers your head, neck, ears. You got your helmet and your radio, so you can communicate with the other firemen on the fire ground, or as being chief, I have to communicate with the 911 call taker or the dispatcher. So as you see, we have, I think there's 38 sets of gear in here, and then there's some in the back yet.